I am surrounded by greenery, which is the perfect time to talk about the Carboniferous era. There was a comment under one of my earlier videos saying that the Carboniferous era is a criminally understudied era in the history of life, and I completely agree, and I genuinely believe the reason for that is because people don't like bugs. But bugs are great, they're the best Pokemon type. The Carboniferous era spanned from about 360 million years ago to about 300 million years ago, and the main resident on land were trees. 100-foot tall trees that towered above everything, and you better believe they photosynthesized. In fact, they photosynthesized so much that they significantly altered the composition of the atmosphere, decreasing the amount of carbon dioxide and increasing the amount of oxygen to about estimated 35%. For context, today it's about 21%. And as you can imagine, this increase in oxygen changed how a lot of monsters evolved. Specifically, arthropods. More specifically, they got big. Very big. These big bugs include, but are not limited to, Meganeura, a dragonfly the size of an eagle, Mesophile, a spider the size of my head, and Arthropleura, a millipede, the length of a car. But this increase in size is not something we see in vertebrates, and there's a very important reason for that. It's all down to how we breathe. Are you ready for a science lesson? Most vertebrates, like you and I, breathe aerobically, meaning we inhale through our lungs, absorbing the oxygen in the atmosphere, then exhale the carbon dioxide. Arthropods don't do this, because arthropods don't have lungs. Arthropods breathe anaerobically. They absorb the oxygen through their skin, meaning there is a direct correlation to how big an arthropod is, to how much surface area they have, therefore how much oxygen they can absorb. So if the oxygen levels get higher, they can afford to get bigger. Because why not? There was, however, a major drawback to higher levels of oxygen. The atmosphere was much more flammable, and so thunderstorms were more explosive, and wildfires ran rampant. But for the vertebrates of the Carboniferous era, it was not about getting bigger, it was about getting smarter. And while we were seeing amphibians growing more robust to spend more and more time on land, there was a small reptile-like creature starting to evolve, and this creature would be the ancestor of one of the most powerful dynasties in all the animal kingdom. Not the dinosaurs, the mammal-like reptiles. You know it's all about the Permian era now, we're getting feisty.